So let's begin with where is the demand coming from? If you break this up sector-wise, the IT and the ITES sector really accounts for about 80% of the office space demand. About 60 to 80 million square feet of demand is estimated to come from this sector alone between this year and next year. Financial services account for another 15% of office space demand. Then we have retail. As we all know that so far we've all been used to mom and pop high street shops. That unorganized retail is giving way to organized retail. Statistics say that organized retail today is only about 4% of the overall retail market, as against a mature market like China, which is 17%. So in this entire buzz of retail, I'm told about 360 malls under construction and about 100 million square feet of organized retail mall space will be ready by next year. On the housing front, we are all very well aware that there is an acute shortage in terms of number of units, and as important is the quality of units. Even though we may have a home, we may have a house, but none of us are really content with the kind of house we have. We all would like more space, we all would like better amenities. So there is certainly a scope for upgradation, for expansion in the housing sector. Hospitality, Bangalore is the best example. People come to Bangalore, I believe, for work all day. They fly to Chennai in the evening and they come back the next morning. There's a shortage of hotel rooms. Altogether, they say Las Vegas, the casino capital, has 140,000 hotel rooms, one city. Orlando, which is Florida, Disney World, etc., has about 115,000 hotel rooms. And all of India put together has only 90,000 hotel rooms. So it's very clear that there is a huge gap in the demand supply over there. Let's now look at each category one by one. In the case of residential, we look at both sides to it. What is the positives for the business and what are the issues or the challenges going ahead? The positive to start with, of course, is the existing shortage. There's no doubt that we all know that there is requirement for space. 22 million housing units are what we call in short supply. And that the additional incremental annual demand of roughly 4.7 million units every year. This is primarily because there's a shift from joint to nuclear families. Daughters-in-law, moms-in-law don't get along too well. Fathers and sons don't get along too well. They find a need to move to their own spaces. The issue really is, in my view, one. It's called affordability. We break this up into two parts. Affordability on account of the prices having moved up already, on account of now finance becoming more expensive from the last 2 years onwards. In terms of land prices, yesterday I was with some developers here in Bangalore, and they were saying that very routine places, without much thought, have gone up 4 times, 5 times the last 3 years. Someone said Cochin has gone up 15 times the last 3 years. This is now an all-India phenomena. Pune, Bombay, NCR, Calcutta, Chennai. There is no exception. Jaipur, Bangalore. All over India, land prices have gone through the roof the last 3 years. Between 3 times, 5 times, 15 times. To me, it doesn't really matter because after a certain level, it's unaffordable. The impact of that is apartment prices, which really you and I are going to be buying, have also in the last 2-3 years either doubled or tripled across most locations. To give you some examples, again, the developer yesterday showed me, he took me to a place called Hennur Road, which you all are familiar with. Apparently that's a ring road, which is meant to be a ring road. Today it looked to me like a center city road, which is a lot of traffic, a lot of people, a lot of development. And he said that 3 years ago, he was building this lovely building, which he actually sold for about 1,500 to 1,600 rupees a square foot. Fantastic building, amenities, swimming pool, clubhouse, etc. A-grade construction. Today he said there's resale flats happening at 4,000, 4,500. 3 years ago, 1,500, today 4,000, 4,500. So then I asked him that he himself lives in Fraser Town. I said, the building that you live in there, what's the rate there? He looked at me and said, I think 7,000, but if I quote 8, shayad mil bhi jayega. He said 2-3 years ago it was 2,500, maximum 3,000. Cooktown, Coxtown, 4,500, 5,500 has become routine, sometimes even 6,000.